Hi, my name is Sue Arnott and I'm the owner of Vitality Lady, and I offer a no-holds-barred approach to living well with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, and post-polio syndrome. This is video number 8 in my 8-video complimentary series entitled The Truth About Health. And as you can see, I decided to bring it outside today. Welcome to beautiful Guelph, Ontario. This is one of our first spring days. It's April. After having such I would say probably the longest, iciest, coldest winter that I can remember here in Canada for 40 years. So it's really nice to be outside. So today I'm going to talk to you about sleep. And sleep to me is one of the most important aspects of health. It's right up there with digestion. And what I want to cover today is if you're not sleeping, what you can avoid, and my number one secret, which could mean the big difference between whether you get a good night's sleep or whether you don't. If you're not sleeping, you are probably more frustrated, you have more pain, you have more stress, maybe a little bit more angry, and your digestion is not doing very well, amongst other things. Like any symptoms you have are going to be amplified if you're not sleeping. And the reason is because your body regenerates and repairs itself while you're sleeping. If it can't do that, then things during the day are going to feel so much worse. We all know that now. I think that to get a good night's sleep, you need to have a quiet, dark room, having a nice warm bath before bed, and maybe doing a little yoga to relax the nervous system helps. Not having a big meal before you go to bed, not watching TV right before bed, not watching the news is a good idea. There's so many things that we know contribute to a good night's sleep, and yet we can do all of those things, and yet it still doesn't happen. We still don't sleep. And just by the way, your digestive system, if it's not optimal, if your diet's not really good, and if you're dealing with inflammation, food sensitivities, diarrhea, constipation, that sort of thing, if your gut is not healthy, that has a big effect on whether you sleep or not, because your serotonin production becomes less. That's a neurotransmitter transmitted by the brain. And when that happens, when that's not optimal, your worry during the day goes up, you're more pessimistic, more obsessive, more irritable, and it does seriously affect your sleep. So if your gut is not healing and it's not really good and operating the way it should, that's definitely going to affect your sleep. It's really is the food and mood connection. Your body operates as a whole. So I just wanted to throw that in. So my number one reason as to why you can do everything right and still not get a good night's sleep is this. How can you expect to relax at night if you can't relax during the day? Especially if you have stress and anxiety. But if you're not relaxed during the day, you're not going to be relaxed at night. Do you know how to turn on the relaxation response in your body? A few years ago, I took an 8-week program with Eli Bay at the Relaxation Response Center in Toronto. And I learned so much about all of this and how important it was, especially to your sleep and your health and your energy and everything. So I do recommend that program. As Maxwell Maltz said in his book Psycho-Cybernetics, it's all about creating a quiet room in your mind, and that's what turning on the relaxation response mechanism does. People that meditate know all about this. So what can you do now to start sleeping well? Well, like I say, to change your night, you must change your day. And we've covered an awful lot of ways to do this over the last 8 weeks. But I want you to, pay attention to who or what energizes you during the day. I mean, it doesn't matter how many hot baths you take at night. If you don't focus on what happens during the day, you're not going to sleep. So pay attention to who and what energizes you during the day. Stay away from those energy vampires, those people who think it's your job to listen to all their complaints and their problems. We all know people like that. Stay away from them. You don't need to internalize that. And stop doing things that drain your energy. And just as a reminder, on one of my videos, I talked about energy, and I talked about how 25% of your energy is used by your brain. And the more negative your thoughts are, the lower your energy is going to go, the more energy you're going to use up. So pay attention to what it is or who it is that's draining your energy during the day. Stop watching the news, of course. Pamper yourself, laugh a bit more, give yourself some love, get out in the fresh air, take time off. And I'm probably going to repeat this over and over again, but really pay attention to your thoughts if you think you have a perceived lack of time during the day, okay? Because that's very, very stressful. You need to have time for good self-care every day, and if you think you don't, it will eventually most likely come back to bite you. It does with everyone. So pay attention to that perceived lack of time. You do have time. It's just it may not be being spent on more important things, and this is a very important thing, is self-care. Changing how you live is easy, but finding ways to do it well can be complicated, can be fraught with trial and error, and can create a lot of obstacles that, if you don't have the knowledge and the skills to know how to work around them, generally make you stop doing what you need to do. So I can help you with that. To live a healthy life and have time for yourself during the day, you must think the right way and do the right things, and do them over and over and over again, all day long. Okay, and we have talked about this quite a bit over the last few weeks. Lose all your beliefs about what you think is healthy. Most don't work today. I hear people all the time saying, you should try this new yogurt, or you should do this, or this particular herb really works well for me. That's great. None of this stuff is going to give you permanent good health unless you do what you need to do during the day. It's just going to cost you a lot of money, okay? So hire a mentor or a coach, and stop doing what everybody else is doing, because if you do what they're doing, you're going to get what they're getting, okay? And down the road, that might not be what you want. So people that do well at this do well because they hire a mentor or a coach. People that don't do so well take advice and recommendations from friends and neighbors and family. So, and I can help you with that. So please be aware of what you're thinking. Let go of all of your old beliefs. Open your mind to new ideas. In the past 8 weeks, we've covered topics that all combined will help you live longer, live better, sleep better, improve your digestion, enhance your immune system, make you look and feel better, will reduce pain in your body, increase your energy, reduce or eliminate energy fluctuations, which for people with post-polio syndrome, fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue is fantastic. Decrease your body fat forever. You never have to worry about gaining weight, and help you with self-esteem issues, because if we don't feel good, we don't look good, we've probably got self-esteem issues, and we'd like to get rid of those too. The whole idea, I think, the thing that we all want, I know, this is why I do this, is because I like living in a body that is happy and is well loved. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's happy and it's well loved. I don't have to constantly buy medications to get rid of different symptoms I have. I'm not running to the doctor every 5 minutes. I'm keeping more of my money because I'm taking care of things. So especially if you have chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia and post-polio syndrome, this is very, very important. There's a lot of healing there that needs to be done. So how do you get there? Well, first of all, create a personal wellness vision. Know what it is you want and what you want that to look like. Have that in your mind and keep it there all the time. Be willing to trust what your body tells you and the messages it gives you. Commit to a lifetime journey in health, because what you do now will be different to what you do next year if you always want to feel well. Don't commit to short-term changes. They will usually get you into trouble. Take full responsibility for what's happening now and decide to change it. Learn to eat easier to digest food that's kinder to your gut. Let go of all damaging thoughts and beliefs. Create a healing kitchen. If you can go home and you've got everything you need in your kitchen, it's a lot of fun to be there and to do things that are going to make you well. Be mindful of everything you do and everything you think and everything you say and what you're associating yourself with. Focus daily on how you feel. And if you're unwell, if you have chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, post-polio syndrome, or even something else like diabetes or even just weight problems, know that a lot has to change, but it can change and it can definitely get much, much better. I promise you. At Vitality Lady, what we do is we help you figure out where your health is now. Our assessments are thorough and we're very, very personalized. And we help you decide and understand and get a really clear picture as to where you want to be. And your new health journey starts right there. So when you start making changes and they're unique to you, you will start within a very short time, in a few days even, to see an increase in your energy. Your energy fluctuations will start to go away. You will start to be far more optimistic, and you'll get answers you've been looking for, for a long time, and that will serve you for the rest of your life. And that starts there. Okay, so I promise you will never ever look back. We provide expert advice on exercise and on nutrition. Can take you to a raw diet if that's your preference. That's what I do mostly. There will be all kinds of ideas and recipes and different time-saving tips to help you be able to fit this in. And we'll also cover all the other aspects of being well. And if I don't have the answers for you, because there's no one that has all the answers, I will definitely make sure that I can help you find the place where you can find them. Okay, so if you want to age well, if you want to sleep well, sleep like a baby, eliminate your current symptoms, decrease and eventually get off medication, and finally get your health concerns addressed, if you want to get back to enjoying your life, if you want to watch everything change and get better, be happier and more productive, and never worry about your health again, I have so much more I can share. And trust me, when you feel better and things change for you, your whole life changes. Your relationships, what you do, how you decide to spend your time. Why? Because you're feeling better and you're feeling more optimistic. Everything changes, and I've got so much more I can share with you. I do have a CD available called my top 11 success secrets for feeling much better with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, and post-polio syndrome. It's $29.95, including taxes and shipping. I'd be happy to send that to you, and if you do decide to request that, I will also include my free report, 51 Ways to Get More Energy Today. And so check out my website at vitalitylady.ca. Look at my articles, look at the programs I offer, and excuse me. If you have any questions, email me at sue@vitalitylady.ca. Now, you won't see the CD actually on my website. It's not there, so send me an email, and if you would like it, and I'd be happy to get back to you. And thank you for spending the time. It's been so beautiful out here. The wind's dropped. Nothing's falling over anymore. I hope this information over the last 7-8 weeks has been meaningful for you. If you would like to look at the other videos, you haven't seen some of them yet, they are on my Facebook page, Sue Arnott. If you can't find them, email me at sue@vitalitylady.ca. I'd be happy to send you the links. And I really, really hope I've helped you move forward and given you a little food for thought, as it were. And if I can help you in any way, or if you'd like me to come and speak to your group or your company, please let me know. And I think that's it for today. So I might just take my dog for a nice walk in the sunshine. It's actually starting to warm up. So thank you so much. It's been a pleasure being with you for the last 8 weeks. Let me know if I can help you in any way. You take care of yourself. I wish you lots of love and good health. And enjoy the summer. Bye-bye for now.